Well, more than 12.5 million vaccine doses have now been administered in our state. This means nearly 1 in 4 Californians ages 16 and over have received at least one dose. So yesterday we set a new record with nearly 500,000 vaccines given in just 24 hours. More than 400,000 teachers and school staff have also now been vaccinated. And in the last 7 days, there have been 2 million vaccines given. Now, in the past hour, Governor Newsom spoke out on the progress that we're making.
There's a bright light at the end of the tunnel. Kids are back in school. We're in school right now. Businesses are reopening. 47 counties now, as of today, out of the most restrictive tiers. 1.8% positivity. There's only 4 states in America lay claim to being less than 2%. We're making real progress, and that's what I would say, and that's where my focus is.
And while 10 counties in California were moved up to the red tier today, including San Diego, there were 3 counties projected to move that had case rates spike, keeping them in the purple tier. Now they include Kings, San Joaquin, and Yuba counties. A more contagious strain of the coronavirus could soon become the dominant variant in the country by the end of the month, and experts say how Americans act could actually fuel or curb that surge.
These should be warning signs for all of us. Cases climbed last spring. They climbed again in the summer. They will climb now if we stop taking precautions when we continue to get more and more people vaccinated.
And that variant now makes up 25% of the cases in California. Health experts say the vaccines protect against the variant, but we should still continue to wear masks and, of course, continue to wash our hands. More adults will soon be able to get a COVID-19 vaccine as states expand eligibility. It comes as Moderna begins testing on children. Steve Harrigan with who can participate.
More than 100 million COVID-19 doses have been administered in the U.S. An average of 2.4 million shots are now given out each day. Starting today, Mississippi will open up vaccinations to all adults, while in Connecticut, people 16 and older are expected to be eligible early April due to an increased supply.
If Governor Lamont wants to be really aggressive about reopening Connecticut and expanding capacity again within restaurants and other public spaces, we really need as many people as possible to be vaccinated.
In Europe, a World Health Organization advisory committee is meeting to discuss the safety of AstraZeneca's vaccine following blood clot concerns. Today, Sweden joined several other European countries in temporarily suspending use of the vaccine. AstraZeneca defended its formula Monday, saying there is no evidence it increases the risk of blood clots. On Monday, the WHO urged countries to keep the vaccinations going.
The risk-benefit of not vaccinating using AstraZeneca vaccines and other vaccines outweigh the risk of the COVID infection.
Meanwhile, Moderna announced today that it has started testing its coronavirus vaccine on children. The trial will enroll more than 6,700 participants in the U.S. and Canada. Children will be between the ages of 6 months and 11 years old.
Very reassuring and good that the patients, the parents, are actually wanting to come participate in the study.
Moderna expects to have the trial results for high school students by this fall. In Atlanta, Steve Harrigan, Fox News.